how's it going, everybody? My name is Magnum Martel, and I apologize if you hear the sound of my dog downstairs going absolutely batshit fucking crazy. Well, it's actually my mother's dog. I'm babysitting the thing. But, she's a puppy, and she likes to chew on things, and she's been chewing the floor, so we got some stuff to make her quit chewing, and she does not like the taste. The poor thing. She's gonna learn one way or another. But enough about dogs, puppies, and the bitter taste of whatever the hell is in that stuff that you can buy at the pet store to make dogs not chew. Today we gotta talk about video games, because what the fuck would I talk about? I mean, besides the usual stuff that I cover here on this channel. Don't look at me in that tone of voice! But okay, all jokes aside, today we're gonna be talking about Anthem. Everybody remembers Anthem, right? The game from, what was it, 2017, 2018? I can't remember. Made by Bioware. The game that they fucked Mass Effect Andromeda to focus on, and it ended up not being good at all because EA are a bunch of idiots. You know, the sad part is I really wanted to like Anthem. I expected so much better. The flying was fun. I'll fully admit, sometimes I still boot up the game just to fly around and shoot shit because that part was fun. That was the best part of the entire game. Give me an entire game with a good story, with those mechanics, and I will be happy. As long as it's not Iron Man, because I'm not a big fan of Iron Man. But, you know, give me that core premise with a good story, and we'd be fine. It would have been great, but instead they opted for a live service title. And live service titles, while they are the norm these days, generally are hit and miss. They're either acceptably good enough, or they're really, really bad. There really is no really, really good ones, actually, come to think of it. Anthem was nothing more than a product of its time, with the advent and the rise of Destiny, and then Ubisoft got on it with The Division, which, and otherwise, I absolutely despised The Division. I expected so much different. They really did not advertise it properly. And then The Division 2, of course, EA had to try and jump on the trend, and while they had a good core premise, the game itself failed miserably in execution due to being short, not fun, not having enough reason to want to grind for things. But okay, we're done. We've covered the gist of the story. Everybody knows what went on all those years ago. An otherwise fun idea was ruined by live service and incompetence. But Bioware promised us that they would redo it. They would go back to the drawing board, and they would fix it, and then they would get everyone who bought the game already would get the re-released version. Because you know what? You guys, we fucked you over hard, and you deserve better. Well, looks like we're not getting that, unfortunately. Anthem redesign canceled at Bioware. Bioware and EA end work on Anthem Next. Anthem Next, or Anthem 2.0 as they were calling it, was going to be the re-released better version with all the improvements. But let's take a look at this little article. Bioware and publisher Electronic Arts are giving up on Anthem. They planned an overhaul of the 2019 game, referred to as Anthem Next or Anthem 2.0, and it's coming to an end. I can't talk today, apparently. Bioware said in an update on the status of Anthem, the studio will continue to run the current live service for Anthem. Quote, in the spirit of transparency and closure, okay, first of all, bullshit. You've never been transparent. We wanted to share what we've made the difficult decision to stop our new development on Anthem's new version, aka Anthem Next. Bioware executive producer Christian Daly said in a post on the Bioware blog, quote, we will, however, continue to keep the Anthem live service game running as it exists today. Daly noted the COVID-19 pandemic and work-from-home orders, quote, had an impact on our productivity. Okay, stop. Fucking stop. The pandemic, while it's still going on, it's not that big a deal, okay? I'm going to tell you all the truth. I'm at the point right now, it's been a fucking year. I see this more as a hypochondriac fever anymore. Maybe it was a problem when it first started, but it seems like things have calmed down quite a bit, and there are some striking similarities to some previous pandemics we've had. I'm not going to get into that. It doesn't really matter. It's not relevant to the topic. I'm just going to go ahead and say that CD Projekt Red could finish Cyberpunk 2077. Several other games have come out. The team that made Destroy All Humans remake finished it. Maneater came out. All these things within the last year that still came out that were great fucking games. And you mean to tell me that you couldn't work on the fucking redesign? No, bullshit. You know what really went on here? I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. They're lying. What really went on is that EA said, okay, you guys have been working on this for a while, and you've given us nothing. We're pulling the plug because the money men want money. That's what fucking happened. I guarantee it. If Ubisoft can produce another fucking Assassin's Creed game, and the Rainbow Six Siege team can fuck up the entire game over the last year, I'm pretty sure you can fix the mistakes you made with Anthem. Don't give me that bullshit, especially when you've had time to work on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Okay, moving on. I'm cool. I'm fine. Quote, I know this will be disappointing to the community of Anthem players who have been excited to see the improvements we've been working on, Daly said. It's also disappointing for the team who were doing the brilliant work. And for me personally, Anthem was what brought me to Bioware. Well then, Mr. Daly, I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't think you should be put in charge of any more Bioware products. Okay? I think that's all we need to know exactly who to pin the blame on right now. That's all I needed. I think we know who's at fault here. And another thing, the Anthem community is not very big. There's very few people that continued to play for very long. I mean, I was looking forward to the improvements because the game itself was fun. But, I would never say I was part of the community for what little there was. It's sad when a game like that takes off and it doesn't do well. It really is, because some of those games get really big, great communities. Game development is hard. Decisions like these are not easy. Moving forward, we need to laser focus our efforts as a studio and strengthen the next Dragon Age and Mass Effect titles, coming to provide the quality updates Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, so that's the end of the article. I don't need to read any more from it. It just talks about the cancellation. I'm not too interested in the next Dragon Age, to be honest. They've taken a direction, and they've taken a lot of advice from Anita Sarkeesian, so I'm going to go ahead and probably skip out on the next one until I see how it's going to turn out. Even though I love Dragon Age Inquisition, I will gladly go replay that game 100 more times. It's sad to say. I wanted to like Anthem. I really did. I thought that it was a neat idea. I just feel like they fucked it all up, and they could have done so much better. The redesign, from what they showed us of it, it started to look like it was going to copy Destiny a lot. That I didn't like, because as much as I do enjoy playing Destiny with my friends, and Destiny is a fun game, it's not a game that I take all that seriously. I boot it up every once in a while. I play until I get caught up with new content. I play the raids and stuff, and then I quit playing it, I mean, I haven't even actually dedicated time to Destiny 2 since Forsaken. And I didn't dedicate any time to Destiny 2 until Forsaken came out. Other than, I got the base game. I mean, I've played, the first 3 story missions of Shadowkeep, and I haven't touched it since. I've been too busy playing other games right now. I'm sad to say that Anthem is going, and that we're never going to see it again. I might still boot up the original as long as the service is running, just to fly around and shoot shit every once in a while for fun. That's how I got this beautiful background footage you're looking at. But I can't say that I'm going to be all affected by all that much. I don't really trust Bioware anymore. They fucked up Mass Effect Andromeda for this game, then this game failed miserably. And then now they're fucking censoring Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Excuse me, but I'm just not interested in the next Mass Effect or the next Dragon Age until you show me that you can do better. A lot of my cohorts in the commentary community and in the gaming industry, who are with me on these subjects, they want to give up on AAA gaming entirely. They want to say they're done, they quit, they're fucking finished with it. But I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not ready to give up yet. I'm not ready. I think these companies, these developers, I think they can be saved from the social justice and the censorship and the bullshit, and I think that they can do better. We just have to show them that we expect better. We need to stop just buying the next game because the next game came out, and we need to look at it and say, no, you did terrible. I'm not buying it. Go fuck yourself. Do it again. Try again. I'll come back and I will pay attention to your titles until you produce something I want. But until you produce something that's actually good, I'm not going to buy it. Or I'm going to wait until it goes super fucking cheap and buy it for $10 when you won't get shit out of it. Those are your choices. That's the way I see it. I trusted Bioware at one point. While I didn't much care for the first Dragon Age game, I didn't really play the second. I got into Inquisition and I fell in love, and then I went back and played the other ones, and I was like, you know what? Now I can appreciate these. Now I see what they were going for, and I actually like them. And I loved Mass Effect, but I can't bring myself to be interested in anything they have to do right now. But alright, that's really all I have to say about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. And to those of you who are looking forward to Anthem, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like it's going away.